Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the most basic tasks we have in the software, and that is contacting your leads, sending them SMS messages, emails, or phone calls. So the way we start off doing so is we locate one of our contacts, so I can browse to a list. So I'll go to my training demo list, where you'll see all the different contacts we've got. And if I choose myself here, Mark Twainbot is a phone number that I've got, and I click on it, you can see in this panel the inbox. Here is the context, all the history of all the communication we've had so far. And so I've been testing this account with this, and you can see what we've got in there. But you can also use these three buttons at the bottom to send a quick SMS message right off the bat to Mark. So I want to say, hey there again, and you can use any of our keywords if you like. As you can see, I can insert them by typing bracket fname, or I can just click on the button fname and it will insert that for me. And now when I send that SMS message, it'll substitute in, and I'll collapse this so you can see a little better. It's substituted in the data that we had in the fname field, the first name. So that's a quick SMS that I sent to Mark. Likewise, I can use email in much the same way. I can choose a subject line and a body here, which I can substitute any of our keywords. If you have watched our other video on how to create templates, and you had a pre-existing email template, you could choose it from this pull-down menu here and send it on over to him. And then I'll collapse this, and now you'll see that in our correspondence, that I've sent them this text message. The email actually hasn't fired off quite yet, but here's what it will look like. Here's one that I sent him, I don't know, an hour or so ago. Basically the same thing. It shows up in this correspondence along with all the green messages, any replies that I get from Mark. But you can also call straight from this button. So if we switch to the call tab, you can then choose the line that you want to call from, and I've configured 2 phone lines with this account. But just choosing the training demo line, if I hit call, we'll do a live call right here in the browser. And obviously I'm not going to answer because I'm already busy, but it'll go straight to the voicemail on that line, and I can hang up right there. Now that my call is completed, you're given the opportunity, and this is optional, to choose a disposition. So if you watch a different training video on dispositions, you'll see how to create those. But I could choose from among my existing dispositions, follow up next week, requested a sales call, or do not contact. So if I put them on this follow up next week, and then I could even put a couple notes here. This is a great way to coordinate with people on your team. Needs to speak with his partners this week. I don't know. So there's a disposition that I've put on that call. Likewise, if you go to our scheduler, there's some other options that you can use in the call sub-tab. I could send an SMS, I could send an email in just the same way you watched me, but in the call tab we've got a few additional options here. I could upload a recorded piece of audio. If I had a file sitting on my desktop, on my local computer, I could upload it using this button. I could also select from existing recordings that we have uploaded to the system. So if you have created any templates, they'll show up here in this audio. Likewise, if I had any existing IVRs, in interactive voice response, you could watch our IVR video on how to create those, but you could select from any existing ones that you may have already created. And of course, you can record audio right here on the fly. Hey there, just touching base to see how things are going. Hope all is well. All right, have a great day. And there's the audio.
Hey there, just touching base.
So no matter which type of phone call you want to make, you're going to want to choose the line that you're sending it from. Again, I'll send it from the training demo phone line. And you have the opportunity to schedule out the day and time that you send that recorded audio. So if I send it right away, it's now scheduled to arrive at 2:36 on the 9th. And then again, you can always go to your inbox to see the correspondence, to give yourself some context. what sort of communication you've had back and forth. I see that the email that we just scheduled a few moments ago has delivered. I can see that my notes here from the disposition that he needs to speak with his partner this week, put that in there. I can even hear the voice message recording that I left him. Play it right here in the audio. And that's a great way to coordinate with a team member. All right, so in the subsequent videos, we'll show you a little bit more detail about how to do things like ringless voicemail drops. But now you know how to send quick message off to an individual contact.